We've got an amazing today's special. We've had fun fashions, DG2. Continue your shopping. I'm gonna toss it over to Debbie though. She's gonna sneak out. Debbie, take it away, my friend.
So I have a saying about the Paul Deasy Gems collection. The stone is a star. I've been hunting gems all over the world for 20 years. Jewelry is something that makes you feel good. If you love the gems to tell you a story and to take you on a journey, I'm definitely your guide. Paul Deasy Gem Collection is beauty, rarity, and it's something that you're gonna love for the rest of your life. They are beautiful, they are affordable, and they are forever. That's what the Paul Deasy Gems Collection is all about.
Good morning, everyone. I'm with the Paul Deasy.
Not the Paul Deasy.
Yes, the. We need a drum roll for you.
Yeah, something.
You remember this Robert Redford-looking host, beloved face here. You worked at HSN in 1989?
From, yeah, 89 to 97.
97.
I think, and then 03 to 06.
Wow, wow. So, you know, all of the hosting experience in the world, so I'll be in good hands. Also, Paul has authored 2 gemstone books, and he has this fabulous collection. So I'm excited to get started because your jewelry, this is fine jewelry sourced from the United States. You really take pride in going to the USA mines. And this first one is a beautiful ring, Kingman Turquoise. And so I have to make sure that, because we have, Kingman is in the rose gold. I think I have on the Tyrone because this is in the gold. But look at how gorgeous this is. So let's talk about this 3-stone turquoise ring. First of all, everybody, $59.99 is a heck of a price. The value is just absolutely incredible. Everything in this hour is 5 flexible payments, I have to tell you that. And everything is at least 50% off or more. And if you spend $75 on jewelry clearance, then your shipping is free. So get to shopping, get out your pen and paper, because this is absolutely fabulous for all of our collectors of turquoise, Paul.
Well, you're right, this is really for collectors. And to say the price is low does it a disservice. This is American mined turquoise. It's more expensive and more difficult to mine in the United States than anywhere else on earth. And if we were talking about a price for 3 9x7 ovals of compressed, stabilized Chinese turquoise, that would be one thing. But when you're talking about, this is not compressed. What compressed means is they take little small bits of turquoise and they compress it together. Now, this came from a single piece of rough. It is polished, it is stabilized, and that's it. No colors are added. Now, an easy way to remember, of course, we have the rose gold and the yellow gold, right?
Right,
Easy,
absolutely.
Easy way to remember which is which is if you take a look at the one on your left, which is the rose gold Kingman Turquoise. There's a little bit more of a blue color to that because of the high copper content of where it was mined in the Kingman mine in Arizona.
Sure.
The one in the yellow gold over sterling silver is the Tyrone turquoise. You see that's a little bit more green.
Yes.
Which means it has higher levels of iron. There's still copper in it, but when you see more of the green, it's because of the higher levels of iron in this. But this is, again, mined in the United States of America. This is the lowest price it has ever been.
We're showing you the mine footage here because I love that you are going to United States of America mines. I mean, USA mines, because you can find turquoise in China, and it's probably like the #1 place where, or the biggest,
no question, no question.
So to go here is, I think we just take even more pride.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, worldwide, American turquoise is revered. I mean, all the buyers from Asia come over to the shows in America, or even in Hong Kong, and they're buying from the same people that I go to the mines. And there's probably only, I think there's only 3 people that I know of who have ever been allowed in the Kingman mine to film it. It would be me, it would be Jay King, and a guy you might know named Michael Valatutti.
And it's so revered and historic. So this is a collector's item. And I need to tell you, I think the gold is the most limited. Did you tell me? So the yellow gold, which is your Tyrone turquoise, which is this one right here, which has more of the green, right?
That's correct.
And so, and I love do you call it the spider effect? Or
Matrix.
Matrix, the beautiful Just, it's so natural with, you know, the mixing of the brown, and to me, it just adds a little bit more character.
And I think if you are a true collector, probably a lot of you might already own some Kingman turquoise in your collection. The Tyrone is a completely different area. It's in New Mexico, just below Silver City. And this is the only active mine that I know of in New Mexico right now that's producing any turquoise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's really, it really is something, and it's kind of bragging rights to have some American turquoise. As I said, worldwide, this is the standard, but this is not compressed. It is, again, all of this came from, and I've been there. I've been there watching them. I've actually mined with the guys out there.
That is so impressive.
And what's also more amazing is that, and I said this before, I have been very blessed. I've traveled around the world. I've been to mines in Tanzania, obviously the Tanzanite mines. I've been to Australia for some of the opal mines. I've been to mines in Mexico, in the United States, literally all over the world. But it is really more difficult and more expensive to mine here. And the biggest cost in mining, fuel costs. I remember talking to Marty Colbaugh, who's the leaseholder of the Kingman mine. He told me one time it's like, especially when gas had spiked to maybe $3, $4, $5 a gallon. He said their bill just for the fuel was like $200,000 a month.
Oh, wow.
A month. So you better be finding some good turquoise.
Absolutely. I mean, what all goes involved here, you are getting a gift. And I need to tell you that size 9 in the gold is gone. So if you're loving the gold, which is your Tyrone turquoise, which is even more rare, it's fascinating. So it's right here. This one is the gold. And so
Tyrone.
If 9 is gone, then you need to get on the phones. The item number is 627-656. Remember, if you are a collector, this is just a steal. This appraises at $198, and you're getting it home for $12. 12 bucks on 5 flex. This is the lowest price. I can tell you right now, for the whole hour, it's the lowest price we've ever offered any of these items. So it's a blessing to you that we have it on clearance today. So I hope that you're really getting what you want. These are giftables. So whether you're getting it for yourself or getting it for a graduation gift or an anniversary present or for your mom coming up for Mother's Day, just a wonderful, wonderful value here. Again, the Paul Deasy Gem 3-stone turquoise ring, 084907. And we have some matching earrings we want to bring you just as well, because you might as well complete the set. So if you're getting the ring home for $12, you're going to get the earrings home for $8. So look at how beautiful these are. I know it really is quite amazing. Paul is like, what?
No, and especially, these are 10 by 8 millimeter stones. These are not small. These are actually very big, and they're obviously the size of them, but also the pedigree of them, that they are mined in the U.S. I can't.
They're gorgeous.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult that is. And let's give Kingman a little bit of love. Obviously, Tyrone, as I said, is its own mine in New Mexico. But Kingman, which is in the northwest part of the state of Arizona, and it's in a place called Golden Valley. But it's near the town of Kingman, which is why they call it Kingman Turquoise. I think it's the most important turquoise mine operating in the world today, because I really
everybody flocks there from around the world.
They do, and when they go to the shows, the Chinese buyers especially, because turquoise, as you said, is kind of like their national stone, but yet they know that the best of the best of the best comes from the United States of America. But I remember when we were there, and Marty told me some of the costs and the difficulties. I was there with Judy, and we were filming, and you have to have a hard hat on. And he said, you have no idea the regulations that happen in the mining industry. He said they spot check us all the time. You know, the OSHA, all these other agencies will come in.
So beautiful.
If we were at the mine and we didn't have the hard hat on, they would be shut down.
Wow.
So that's why they don't really let a lot of people in there. People have to understand and respect the mining that goes on there. And it's difficult, it's dangerous. But I think the results are spectacular. And only by going to the mines can we bring you these kind of values.
Well, I mean, and look at how beautiful the earrings look on Kate. And what I love, no matter if you get the Tyrone in the yellow gold or the Kingman in the rose gold, turquoise looks beautiful on any skin tone. Doesn't matter what color your hair is, what color your eyes, or your complexion. It's just one of those stones that looks absolutely beautiful. So Tyrone is the most limited. Less than 20 left in the Tyrone, which again, in the earrings,
Okay.
and the yellow gold. And I would really get it at a set because these earrings appraise at $138. And then you're getting the earrings home for $8 and you're getting the ring home for $12. So why not get it for a set? You're talking $20 for genuine gemstones, for precious turquoise. From either mine, so respected, whether it's Tyrone turquoise or Kingman turquoise. I mean, these are collector pieces. So I can't believe we can offer it to you at this value, but the earrings, again, 084946 is your item number for the earrings. And normally we were selling these at $70. They're at $39.99. And remember, the flex pay allows you to pay this out over 5 months. So $8 over 5 months for the earrings, $12 for the ring. I can't encourage you enough to get it as a set because I don't know how long these will last. And if you use your HSN credit card, you get an extra flex. So I'm so excited for the value here, the incredible value. 5 stars. So 5 stars, these are customer picks. Okay, so the Tyrone earrings are sold out. So if you're on the line, congratulations to you. So all we have left in the is the Kingman rose gold, and only a fewer than the 100. These earrings, you'd wear these every single day. You know, you can put them on with your denim, or you can put them on with a little black dress.
You brought up a great point. With every skin tone, with anything that you wear.
I mean, I love them. I have them on.
Dress it down. It's completely different than what I called
how beautiful these are.
Your grandmother's turquoise, because you can really wear this on the red carpet, but you can also wear this, you know, just having a sweatshirt on and going out with the girls. One of the things I want to remind everybody, because everything in the show is the lowest price it's ever been, new low prices. So no one else, everyone else who got this paid a higher price than you. However, just because it's on sale doesn't mean you don't get the same service. So we have a customer service center in the United States. So if anything should happen, you have any questions, there's an 800 number that you can call. I think the most common thing that happens over the course of time, somebody might say, well, I lost a stone. The stone fell out or the prongs stretched over time. You give them a call. They will take care of you.
Well, there's a 1-year warranty, and I love, and that's the sign of just a really good designer and businessman. Stands behind this product and wants you to be absolutely happy. So we've moved on to the Paul Deasy gem. This is the oval Arizona Peridot textured ring. And look at this green. I mean, it is a wow, wow, wow. Take a moment to look at this. Peridot is all about protection and luck and power. $79.99 is your price. You're saving $80. So basically, this is 50% off. We've knocked $80 off, so it's 50% off. You get this beautiful ring home for $16. And I love the beaded texture 3-row. Tell us a little bit about Arizona Peridot. How rare is that?
It is extremely rare. There are 3 main sources of Peridot in the world, period. You have India, don't really care for that material. It's a little bit more of what I call a khaki or olivine color.
The green is not as vibrant as the Arizona.
And so you have the 2 best sources, in my opinion. I mean, you could argue Pakistan that does produce a little, tiny little bits of it. But the best is China, which I have done Chinese Peridot. But this is only available because I had bought some stones from a private collector's vault. This is like 40, 50-year-old material. It's very difficult to get this material because you have to be of Native American descent to work the mines.
Oh, you do?
It's actually on the San Carlos Indian Reservation in a place called Peridot, Arizona.
I didn't know that.
It's a birthstone for the month of August, correct.
And I want to remind you, we have the earrings. Finish your story. But we have very limited earrings, I think less than 20. And 25. So we have 25 earrings left, and look at this beautiful dangle. So you have that beautiful architectural, you know, the circle, the oval circle, and you have two beautiful peridot drops, and they're just exquisite, and they're surrounded by the beautiful white topaz, which looks like white diamonds. These look so expensive. So the earrings are $63.99, and that item number's coming up for you, 625238. You get the earrings home for $12.80. Remember, on 5 Flex, I can't believe these prices. And then the ring, 16. So if you can swing it, I would get it as a suite. This beautiful ring is coming in sizes 5 to 10. And this is fine jewelry that you've made attainable.
Yeah, this is not costume. I mean, people are spending more than this for costume, and this is mined in the United States Peridot. Now, one of the things I want to remind everybody, Peridot, well, first of all, I'm gonna test you, see if you remember from our last show.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So they talk about cut, color, clarity, carat weight. What's the most important thing?
Color.
Color, color, color,
Ding,
color,
ding, ding.
color. Yes, you win.
I want a prize.
But here is
So pretty.
what makes certain gems even more special. It's the size of this stone too. So carat weight also becomes important. If you've ever seen Arizona peridot in the rough, imagine like almost like a rock boulder with tiny little melly pieces you can barely see encrusted into that boulder.
Sure.
That's how most of it is. It's really small pieces. Maybe we could get 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter. This is a 9x7 bezel set.
Wow.
Stone, 9x7 millimeters. When you hear say 9/7s or 10/6s,
That's pretty
we're talking about the
large.
millimeter sizes,
Yes,
right?
the center stone right here.
The price per carat goes up exponentially. And the more rare it is, like Arizona peridot, more so.
pretty.
So to get this for a sale price, unbelievable value for American peridot.
Look at
And it's
that.
a great specimen, great color, and great clarity.
So
Because this is
pretty.
also a gem that can tend to be included, especially when you get it from Arizona. But take a look at this specimen.
It is so well made.
I think the stone itself, to me, personally, as a collector, is worth the price of admission.
Absolutely. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And to get it from Arizona, on the land of a reservation where only Native Americans can enter. The story behind it and the fact that this is rare, it's more rare.
Remember, old material, I can't get this anymore.
Oh, wow.
I mean, once we
gorgeous.
bought a cache of stones, and once they're gone, no more Arizona peridot for me
That's
unless someone else comes back with an old style. It's very difficult. It's actually dangerous to mine there as well.
Well, and so a labor of love, seriously, goes into getting this for you. It's 1.5 carats in total weight, and then you have this beaded texture design of, 3 rows, which is substantial. It's a statement ring to me, but it's also an heirloom piece that you could easily pass down to your daughter, to your granddaughter, because this is fine jewelry. And there's a 1-year limited warranty, and you have 30 days. So get it home. I want you to see how vibrant this green is. It's beautiful. I can't believe it's $16 to get this home. And the matching earrings, I would snatch those
I forgot
up.
to mention my favorite thing about peridot too. Completely natural, untreated. Now, a lot of you at home saying, untreated, what does that mean? Most gems are treated in some way, shape, or form
Absolutely.
to improve the color of the stone.
And it's normal, and it's perfectly
It's normal,
fine.
it's acceptable. In fact, the Gemological Institute of America will tell you that. But there are a small, I'd say probably 95% of all gems in the world are enhanced in some way. Nothing is done to this peridot. It's cut, it's polished, that's it. And there's no other gem that is that specific shade of green. And it only comes in that color.
Well, I love it because spring is here, and it's like that beautiful, vibrant color of grass, just that perfect grass where you envy the neighbor with that beautiful green. I love it for spring, even if you're not an August baby, because green, it also is just one of those colors. It looks great on everyone. And to me, it just reminds you of life, because you think of trees that grow and grass that grow, and it's just absolutely stunning. Kate with that red hair and that green, girl. She looks stunning. You've got to get the earrings to go with this. Again, the earrings are $63.99, and we've knocked $65 off the earrings. Look at Kate.
You
with
save
these
more than you
earrings.
pay.
You absolutely do. So 625238 is the order number. I love this drop because it's actually substantial. It's not just your small little drop. There's a lot of detail here and severely limited. I want to warn you now, this is 2.9 carats total carat weight. You've got the white topaz, you've got the Arizona Peridot, which is rare, and these will be gone soon. So not trying to scare you, but just letting you know these are going to sell out. So get them home for $12.80. 5 stars.
Scare them.
I know, scare them. You've got to get this home. You know, I hate that I'm shopping because my sister's birthday is in August. So I can't even save a pair for her.
Well,
you're probably going to get it. I would love to get these for her, but I can get her the ring.
One of my favorite stories about
Peridot. Look at how beautiful these rings are.
Is that I remember when I first started my own collection, I talked to people on there, because I know I've heard everything, have been in this business 30 years. And I used to meet people all the time. They know I'm an expert in gemstones and would talk about something. I'd say, oh, when's your birthday? They'd say, August. I said, oh, Peridot's your birthday. And people would say, I'm not crazy about it. And I would be beside myself. I'm like, you hadn't. So then I'd show them a piece of really fine Peridot, and they're like, well, that's pretty, what's that? I'm like, it's Peridot. No, it's not. No, yeah, it is.
I know, because it's so vibrant. Oh my goodness. So you've got to get it home. We'll let you know when it sells out because it will. But you know, I want to tell you about something here. It's an exciting time here at HSN. Homeworks is launching here at HSN with a today's special. It's all day on Monday to indulge your senses with luxurious candles and diffusers from home fragrance expert Harry Slatkin. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I mean, it's stunning, stunning, stunning. He had so much style, so much panache. And if you can get a piece, you know, from him, oh my goodness, you just elevate your game. Check it out on hsn.com. Beautiful, beautiful. And we can't be excited enough. So we're gonna take just a little short break, but about Homeworks, but the jewelry is coming back. Don't go away because this Peridot is to die for.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Paul Deasy Hour, beloved former HSN host. You also saw him on our sister network too, QVC. And we're so glad to have him back here with his fine jewelry line. Okay, an update for you if you've been watching. Those Peridot earrings, I told you they were gonna sell out. So there is, you know, wait list available, but those of you who are on the line, you got that. So congratulations. We're gonna move on to, if you love green, what about orange? I'm so excited about this. This is called, it's Kyanite, am I saying it correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
So orange Kyanite. Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever seen anything quite this spectacular? I feel like the fireworks are going off. This is orange Kyanite with white Zircon. This is your line bracelet, basically your tennis style bracelet. Absolutely stunning. I feel like it reminds me of like those fireflies, like you put them in the little jar and you turn off the lights and it's just that beautiful warm orange glow.
Reminds me of either like a fire opal or a Peridot sapphire color. And imagine how much you'd spend for that.
Oh, that's rare.
Well, this is a relatively new discovery. I was really excited about this because about a year ago, February, I did my first ever full hour of blue Kyanite. And I love that gemstone, and like every single piece sold out to a piece.
Right.
Shortly thereafter, my manufacturer, who's been a stone dealer forever, showed me this stone. And I said, you know, what is that? He said, that's orange Kyanite. Now, most of your Kyanite comes from Nepal.
It's so pretty.
But the orange Kyanite comes from Tanzania. So they discovered this in Tanzania.
Okay.
I fell in love with it. Look how clean the material is. And there aren't a lot
it's so pretty.
of true orange stones.
No. And this looks so expensive. Like you said, it looks like a form of opal.
Oh, well, there's a fire opal that comes from Mexico and Brazil, but mostly what you get with the fire opal, it can be like either lighter than this or a cherry color, not a true orange. There's not, I can't think of many. Sometimes you might be able to get a citrine that approaches this color in the Madeira, like a really, really deep color. There's nothing else like this on the market. I can't believe that we're doing this for the price that we are. The appraised value is about $900.
$900.
And what are we doing this for?
It's $900 what it appraises, and we're doing it for $199.99 on 5 flexible payments, which means you get this home for $40. A necklace, a bracelet that appraises for $900.
It'd be a very small necklace.
And this is the low end of the appraisals because we take 3 appraisals and they're independent appraisals, and we only show you the lowest one, which is $900. So to be able to get, if you've been wanting a tennis style bracelet, this is so beautiful, so rare, so one of a kind. Like, who else is going to have this, right? And very, very limited. How many do we have in this? So we only 70 of you are going to get this bracelet, and it is stunning, absolutely stunning.
Now,
200 pieces overall.
Since you may be unfamiliar with kyanite, and you may be asking yourself the question, well, what can I compare it to, like in terms of other stones that I can think of? Well, the chemical composition is very close to that of sapphire. So the reason I love the blue kyanite so much, it looks so much like a sapphire, it actually has a lot of similar chemical properties. Is it something that you can wear every day? Absolutely you can. Now,
sure.
the one thing, or the two things that I tell everybody, no gem is indestructible, not even a diamond.
Right.
A lot of people think, oh, diamond's the hardest gemstone on earth. I can wear it every day, not worry about it. Well, remember, diamonds are hard, but they're not tough.
Right.
So I recommend 2 things. Find a proper way to store your jewelry.
Right.
Get a jewelry box where you can separate, because the scratch, the hardness test is literally what gem will scratch another gem.
Right.
So clean it frequently. Just get a regular, and here's a great thing. You don't have to spend a lot of money for a jewelry cleaner.
That's right.
You get that liquid detergent, the blue stuff that you wash your dishes by hand.
Just that simple.
That's it. It's safe on almost every gem.
Starts with a D, like Debbie, but it's the morning hours.
The Debbie cleaner.
This is gorgeous. I would put this on with, if you have a tennis bracelet at home, a diamond tennis bracelet, and wear them together. But layer them with anything, and then the ring that goes with it we'll talk about in just a moment. But this is stunning. The fact that orange kyanite, it's rare, and that's what the Paul Deasy collection is all about, showing you those rare finds that you probably have not heard of, you've not even seen, and he's gone around the world and found this, and you said in Tanzania? Tanzania.
I'll give you the ring to show with us. You can see the color match. And this is the other thing too. We talk about the 4 C's, and I always say color's the most important. And here you can see the ring with it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
One of the things that I also talk about, the 5th C, is consistency. Because matching the color within the ring or within the bracelet is really, really important. And that can only be done with the human naked eye. They've tried to sort color with gemstones. I saw somebody working on a machine that would do it. Nothing replaces the human eye.
No.
And I know this is going to come as a shock to nobody. Women are way better at sorting stones than men. I mean, I'm not kidding. You go around the world to every factory I've ever visited, and you're going to see probably, if there's 100 women sorting gems, there might be 1 guy.
See women? I'm sorry, Rob. I was concentrating on how women rule. Say it again.
They do, and I'll tell you, I'm the first to admit it's very.
Women rule.
Well, look how most guys dress.
We do have to dress you guys.
Yes, you do.
But this is this is spectacular. Limited quantity. I would get this home in a heartbeat. You have to see it in person. It sparkles like crazy. $40 to get home the bracelet. And then we have some beautiful kyanite earrings. So if the orange, which is rare, if that's not your color, how about, oh my goodness, looks like blue sapphire.
The blue, well, there's blue and there's teal.
It looks like blue sapphire.
Yeah, so you have
the royal blue?
Yeah, the blue in the middle that's the most popular color, because if I asked you what is the most
This one right here.
the
Oh.
best-selling color gem every single year. Blue sapphire.
Blue sapphire.
Blue sapphire is the #1 selling gem year in and year out.
And I have to tell them there are only 20 left. So let me just pull
In the
back.
blue?
Yes.
Yes.
Just take that back and just let that blue just stand alone.
What
So this 20 left in that blue sapphire. I mean, you don't have to tell them. You can be honest and say, hey, this is not blue sapphire, this is kyanite. But I think you will get compliments like, oh my God, or is that blue sapphire, right?
I will tell you this.
This is so pretty.
As an accredited jewelry professional with the Gemological Institute of America, one thing that they pound into your brain when you are an AGP or a graduate gemologist, they say never do a site ID. What does that mean, never do a site ID? That means if somebody comes up to me and says, hey, look at this, Paul, what do you think this is?
Right.
I'm not supposed to say. Of course, I do say it all the time.
Right.
But the one that I cannot tell, if somebody shows me a kyanite, I have absolutely no idea, is that a sapphire or is that kyanite?
So with the naked eye, you just really can't tell.
You know how you can tell?
It's just stunning.
With the naked checkbook.
With the, with the check, that's exactly right.
If you were doing sapphire earrings of this weight and this color and this clarity, first of all, you're not even going to get kyanite for $89.99. The appraised value on this is like, I think, $345. Like
for the earrings, $345.
Yeah.
You are correct. And so to get this earring home for $89.99, which we've knocked 50% off the HSN price, but we always want you to know the appraised value, and we're giving you the lowest appraisal.
No, blue will be the first to
So
go.
blue,
No question.
no question about that. You should definitely, if you love that royal blue and you've always dreamed about sapphires, but you're not willing to spend thousands of dollars, and I understand, this is just as beautiful and luxurious. And then you also have that orange, which is just so vibrant and to me, just a wow as well. And then the teal.
Yeah, we should point out the blue
Oh, that's pretty.
and the teal they're both from Nepal.
Does that look like a form of blue topaz as well?
A little bit,
Little bit?
lighter, yeah.
That's so pretty.
But just so you know.
Is it Logan or London blue topaz?
No, that's not, I would call that more of a Swiss, probably, or maybe in between, a tweener.
And where's all this from?
Nepal.
Nepal,
Just the blue and the teal.
Okay, the
Remember,
blue and the teal
the
are from
orange
Nepal.
is from Tanzania.
It's from Tanzania.
But this is a good lesson for all of you too. Because a lot of you think that like when we go to a mine, everything's gonna come out the same color. That is not true. There are different trace elements in different areas of mines and things that you find. The blue is gonna be, the pure blue is gonna be the most rare.
Okay.
And it's going to be the one that looks most like a sapphire.
Right.
But that again reinforces what I said. It's really important that when you're getting a pair of earrings, that all of those match. All of the stones in your earrings match each other, because if it doesn't, it'll stick out like a sore thumb.
So are these like hand, where you place them?
Set? Oh,
hand set?
absolutely. Yeah.
These are hand set.
There's no machine that can plop those into the earrings. Remember, everything, despite the low prices, you get the 1-year warranty that you get with everything in my collection. There's an 800 number. There's also a website where you can send an email. If you have any questions about anything about your jewelry, you say, listen, I think the prongs are loose. They will take care of you. Just ask them.
Oh, absolutely. And the #1 selling gem in the world is the blue sapphire, right?
Yeah,
So
every year.
to get this blue,
In fact,
kyanite is just a dream.
if you take the top 10 colored
10
gemstones
left.
every year
Only 10 left.
of the blue,
Yeah. The countdown begins.
if you take the top 10 colored gemstones, usually 4 or 5 of them are blue.
That's true.
It's the most popular color in the world. So guys, looking to get out of the doghouse.
Yes.
You can't
either
go
one.
wrong, especially with something that looks like a blue sapphire.
And I still just love the orange because it's so different. But for $18 to get this home, if you could swing it, I'd get the orange and then get the blue. You're probably going to have better luck getting the teal since the sapphire is about to sell out. But if you're real quick, oh, the blue is gone.
Blue's gone.
Oh, congratulations.
How many orange stones can you think of, gemstones?
Okay, orange is going to be the next to go. Okay, say that again.
How many orange gemstones can you think of that you've ever seen?
You know, I just because I'm having the show later, like Spiny Oyster, I know is orange. Other than that,
But as far as a clear,
No.
faceted stone.
that Pat Parash.
Podparacha sapphire.
I've only seen that
There's
once
also orange
in
color
person.
treated sapphires that you can find out there that are great. The fire opal from Mexico or Brazil, you can see things approaching this color. I would not call this a Madeira citrine color, although I've found some that are approaching this depth of color and saturation. But there's really, it's a very short list. So if you want an orange, if orange is your color, this is your earring.
And it's just a beautiful hoop. It's so unique because you have so many quality hand-set stones that afford, and so your face just lights up. So $18 to get this home, $627, $625.
And there's only one.
Orange is the next to sell out.
Only one bracelet in orange kyanite that I've ever done.
So you've got to get the two together. That bracelet is $40 to get home. And if you notice this necklace, stunning, stunning, stunning. If you could not get those blue sapphire looking earrings, get the blue kyanite in this necklace, which also looks like sapphire. Now this is $342.99. And before you say, wow, let me just tell you how big of an incredible value this is, because the appraised value is a whopping $1,069. And this does come with the chain, so you're getting the pendant and the chain. It's approximately 18 inches in length. And I mean, this is substantial. This is a nice size.
This is the
Look
largest.
at how gorgeous.
I've been in this business for over 30 years now. Once we passed February, I'm above 30 years in this business of doing jewelry on television. This is by far the largest single kyanite, blue kyanite, I've ever done in my career.
What size is this?
This is an 11 by 9. It's 2 1/4 carats. Now, to put this into perspective.
This looks like something a queen would wear.
Well, it's not just something a queen would wear. It's something only a queen could afford. Now,
That's true.
The only thing we can compare this to color-wise
sapphire.
is a sapphire.
Right.
Now, if we had the sapphire in the same size would be slightly heavier.
Oh, it would be? Okay.
Yeah, because they're very simple. I think that the specific gravity of a sapphire is 4. Specific gravity of a kyanite is, I think, 3.7 or 3.8. What does that mean? That means that the sapphire would be denser. So if we were doing this in the 11 by 9 sapphire, it would probably be around, give or take, a 3-carat solitaire in a sapphire of that clarity and that quality would be thousands and thousands of dollars. I even hazard to, I don't even want to hazard a guess. No.
Well, it's effortlessly elegant. It's sophisticated. It's that timeless classic design. But it is a wow piece where you will be stopped and asked, oh my goodness, is that blue sapphire? And you can say, no, it's Kyanite by Paul Deasy, which is even a more interesting story. Because Kyanite, I mean, in this color is rare. So you're getting a rare gemstone.
And more rare in this size.
And yes, because it's so large. Look at how large this is.
Most of the, when you go.
And then, you got to talk about the yellow sapphire.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the yellow sapphire?
The yellow sapphire accent and.
Accent?
Also, white zircon. This is almost it's a little over 3/4 of a carat of white zircon. Now, white zircon is a natural gemstone.
It doesn't, to me, it rivals the diamond. It has the sparkle, it gives it the shine.
You are so smart.
Thank you.
No, here's why.
I learned from you, the best.
When they used to do, the people that couldn't afford a diamond in the old days would get a white zircon.
Right.
Because it has the highest refractive index of any mined gemstone except a diamond. Now, there are simulated diamonds that come and go that might have, or if you've ever heard of moissanite, they have a very high refractive index, but they're not naturally occurring gemstones in the United States. So here you have all of that white sparkle of a zircon, just dozens and dozens of stones.
Okay, and the white zircon also goes well with this kyanite and green onyx bolo. Very, very limited, fewer than 80. But you are so blessed, and I'd love for you to call us, say hi to Paul, say hi to me, and tell us how much you love this kyanite, because it's simply stunning. So now this is very limited, but you still have another chance to get the stone that looks and rivals blue sapphire. But this has the green onyx, which to me is giving you that sapphire and emerald. I mean, you got two of the big three right here. And look, it looks like a sapphire and emerald bracelet to me. And then it's adjustable, so you just tighten it up to fit your wrist. So this is a great giftable because you don't have to know someone's size, because it fits a large wrist, a small wrist, and It's just beautiful.
You bring up a good point about the emerald look too,
It does.
because my gorgeous wife, Judy Crowell, is celebrating
meet her.
a birthstone, her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Judy.
Yes. So anyway, yes, the sapphire, and I have only done a handful of bracelets in the blue kyanite ever. This
Gorgeous.
is far and away the lowest price I've ever done. I did one again in a year ago Tucson, so a year ago February.
You just tighten.
That was maybe about the same carat weight. I mean, we're talking $500 and $600, and they sell out every time. This is an unbelievable opportunity. Listen, I don't know. I think I told you this before we went on the air. This used to be my jam.
Oh.
Like when I first started at HSN in 1989. I was the overnight guy.
Oh, just like me.
I did 3
So there
days-
is hope for me.
I
I
did-
could write a couple of books, have my own jewelry line.
Absolutely, you could. And I did
Be
3
one
to
of the
6.
few accepted into the mine.
I did 3 to 6 in the morning for years. It was really one of the top and most fun shows of the day.
Yeah.
And I told everybody, if you're watching at this time, you deserve some of the best values you're ever going to see in your life.
And you're getting it today. Oh my goodness.
You would never see this in prime time.
No, you're getting it. Listen, you get this home. I have to look at the price again. I can't believe it. So $42 for a bracelet that will be mistaken for emeralds and sapphires. I mean, it's $209, but it appraises at $635.
Well, 5+ carats of the blue kyanite alone.
Yes,
Think
because
about
the
that.
total carat weight is 6.
Yep.
So, so the blue, see that beautiful blue? I mean, you've got to see it in person. It is like a beautiful royal blue. I don't know, how the color is on your set, but in person,
Just think
it's
sapphire.
mesmerizing.
Yeah, think sapphire. Think the best sapphire you've ever seen.
Look at that. It's absolutely mesmerizing. And if you could swing it, I'd get 2 and wear them together.
Well,
I think that'd be
here's
so
the other
pretty.
advantage. You mentioned it's a bolo. Very easy to
Yeah,
put on by
very,
yourself,
very-
adjustable.
Yeah, you just pull like this, and then you get out of it.
Yeah.
And so if you live alone, you don't have to, call the neighbor over who probably thinks you're flirting. Hey, can you come help me put my bracelet on?
However, even
you
though
can put it on yourself.
Even though you can do it yourself, have fun with your girlfriend saying, could you tighten this up for me?
Absolutely.
Because I want you,
They'll be
is that
green
a
with envy.
sapphire? Well, and remember, it fits from a 5-inch wrist. For those of you
So
that say, you
pretty.
don't have bracelets that fit my wrist, this one will.
It will.
Up
Look
to,
at how much weight, how much room.
Up to an 8.5-inch wrist.
Right. And I don't know what I think I'm about a 7, you think? I don't know.
Probably.
Probably about a 7.
Well, you're wearing the adjustable toggle, right?
Yes.
On the other wrist.
On the
yeah.
other one, and I got
I'll
it
give you
on
the
the
range
last
on that. You're in the last one?
It's a little loose.
So you're probably, 7
About a
inch.
7.
7-inch wrist.
But it's such a great giftable because you really don't have to know the size of a person. And it's just so rare. I can't stress enough. You're getting genuine gemstones, check. Fine jewelry, check. Affordable luxury, check.
Precious metal.
Precious metal, check. I mean, it does, and a 1-year warranty, which is unheard of. There's
And
a
you
lot
can
of lines
use-
we have that don't give you a 1-year warranty.
You can use a credit card or check.
Check. I mean, actually, with the FlexPay, seriously, you pay this out over 5 months, $42. You will have this for a lifetime. That's what fine jewelry is all about. It's a collectible, and it's fine jewelry. So this is heirloom quality. 627-521. Nieces, be nice to your aunts. Daughters, be nice to mom.
Be nice to
my
yourself.
But treat yourself, right?
Yes.
So absolutely
I
stunning.
grant you permission to treat yourself.
Okay, you want to mention the pendant? Okay. So we're going to mention the pendant that I have on. Okay. Because I talk so much, I have to be quiet just so I can hear my producer. That's why we're in this job. We talk too much, right? Look at this. I think this is so stunning.
That's my pick of the show.
I love this. I said I'm just going to keep this on because I have faith. And so whether it's about faith for you, whether it's about fashion, this is one of the most iconic symbols, the cross. Fewer than a dozen? That's it. Only a fewer than a dozen left. This is number 8 turquoise, $114, and this appraises for $470. You get it home for $23. Tell us a little bit about number 8.
You can't get this anywhere. You can try. You can go to maybe a museum or somebody that has truly collector material. This mine has been closed for over 40 years.
Keep that thought. And now Curtis Stone.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world. And I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
Wow, Mom, those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
Welcome back. We're having too much fun. Give us a call. You still have time? I'm gonna put that testimonial line up. We'd love to hear from you. And tell us your favorite gemstone. And do you have a dream of that you want him to find something even more rare
Oh,
than
absolutely.
that we have right now? Because
Yeah, I'd
the
love to
hunt
hear
is
that.
on. Isn't that
I
exciting?
love the challenge. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Okay, so now we have the gold plated oval number 8 turquoise bracelet, which I'm wearing. This is a very, very rare turquoise, and I'll let you get into each one because this is number 8 turquoise. We also have this very cool white buffalo. Is that what we're calling this?
That's correct.
It's kind of at that zebra effect. Then we have this beautiful white,
Pristine.
is it white magnesite?
Yep.
How do you pronounce it? Pristine.
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 Yep.
So
in the trade, it's spelled P-R-Y-S-T-I-N.
pristine, because you know it is. It's pure.
It's
It's
pure.
pristine. It really is. And then I think this is just cool. The name itself is this Hawaiian Surf blue Chalcedony, which is really kind of more of a green.
Yeah, and it varies
These are
in color.
so pretty.
These
Okay, I
are
have to make sure
all, each and every one of them. This is very
Gorgeous.
near and dear to my heart. All
Gorgeous.
mined in the USA.
Okay. Every single one.
And some of you have probably never heard of these. These are some of the most popular United States selling
So pretty.
gemstones for the past 10 years. Okay, let's start with the number 8 because you still have the cross
Yes,
on.
and because I still, I have the cross on and I have and they match perfectly if you can get this cross because we only had like 3 dozen left to go. Oh, is it gone? Oh, do I have to take it off? I don't want to take it off. I'll feel naked. Okay, but it's gone. 627-669, congratulations. It is a gorgeous piece. Okay, back to the bracelet. I would encourage you to pick this up because it matches perfectly with this because it's number 8 and it's a beautiful, this is more of a yellow gold, right?
Yes.
So this is yellow gold. Is it over sterling silver?
Over sterling silver, that's
Over
correct.
sterling silver. These are substantial in size.
Let's talk about that. The center stone by itself is a 20 by 15 millimeter.
Just the center stone.
Just the center
it's
stone.
Stunning.
Yeah,
Stunning.
This is, we talked about number 8.
Yeah.
It is some of the most highly collectible turquoise in the history of turquoise mining. It was one of the most famous turquoise mines ever. It closed over 40 years ago because it was primarily a gold mine.
So this is just material left from 42 years ago.
It's been sitting in a warehouse.
Wow, and you were lucky enough to get it.
There was actually, this is an interesting side
Pretty.
story because this business
Look
is
how pretty that
crazy.
is.
There was a lawsuit between 3 or 4 different people that had this material. And so no one was allowed to sell it. There were only 3 people legally allowed to sell this material.
Okay.
And I happen to know all 3 of them.
Oh, good. Aren't you just a social butterfly? Okay, so he has the hookup, y'all.
Yeah.
That
so
means he has the hookup.
For that size, and that's just the bigger one. That's 2 14 by 10s on the side. Those aren't small either.
It's so beautiful.
All right, now we'll move over to one of my favorites because black and white is like the most
classic.
Well, it's the most accessorizing piece you'll ever have in jewelry.
Right.
You would not think of not
Gorgeous.
having a white blouse or black shoes or a black handbag or anything. This will go with everything.
Look at how beautiful
That is completely natural, untreated gemstone that is mined in Nevada, USA.
And it just comes out like this with little black specks, a little bit of white.
Yep.
It's like your cute little Shih Tzu puppy or something. Oh, how cute.
Can you say
or
that on TV?
Dalmatian or, well, you know how you just, when you say natural, the fact that, okay, I don't know why I went to puppies, but it is just as cute as puppies. It's because it's in the morning. And I must miss Kirby. Hi, Kirby. But I don't don't know why I said that, but when you said it was natural, I just thought of beautiful black and white.
Now
coats.
let's move to the next one down the line. I'm the only one I know of that sells this gemstone on
Pristine.
TV. Pristine.
White Magnus.
The way that I discover these things is always a joy to me.
This is the most limited, by the way.
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay, sorry.
First of all, it's in a black rhodium
these.
setting, which is very different.
Striking.
It is very striking.
It kind of gives it a vintage feel.
Now again, no treatment whatsoever to this gemstone.
All natural.
So I was at a show in Tucson 3 years ago.
Right.
Actually, I have to take that back. One of the guys I know who supplies me with a lot of American gemstones, he met me in Dallas. Isn't that where you're from?
Yes.
Yes, he met me in Dallas with his pickup truck. and he showed me this material that was pure white. And it looked really kind of matte finish. Then he polished a piece and showed me that. I said, that is the most beautiful material I've ever seen. What is it? I said, is that a white agate? He said, no. And white agate was really, really expensive at the time. He said, we call this pristine. And when he gave me the price of this material, it blew me away. To get this in these sizes for the lowest price we've ever done any of these bracelets. And I forgot to tell us, and forgive me, I forgot to tell you, it's a completely adjustable toggle bracelet. See those 3 rings on the underside of that? You can adjust this to your wrist from 7 to 8 inches. So if you're normally a 6.5 even, you can wear this on its tightest and it's gonna fit you just fine. If you're normally a 7.5, you can wear this a little bit looser or tighter because of its adjustability. So you can, we love to give you options without having to pay to have something sized.
Oh, I love this because I have it on just a little loose. It's the most comfortable bracelet, and you know, bracelets, you want them to be comfortable, and you want something that you'll never get tired of. I mean, to me, this is just one of those classic designs. It's striking because of the size to me, so it makes a statement. I love gold jewelry. As you can see, it goes great. I don't know how many rings we have. We started off with the 3-stone ring. And do I have on the?
You have on the Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Which is a little more green than what you're seeing.
But it goes well with that.
Yeah, it goes very well.
So the Tyrone,
number 8,
yeah, it's so pretty.
Just so you know, number 8 can be green or it can be blue because both of them come out of the mine.
Stunning.
The blue to me is a little bit more rare, but green is so striking because it's very, very different.
And so we put the item number up for that 3-stone ring because I think they look really great together.
Well, and a payment of $12.
$12 to get the ring home. This is your day to get your collector's pieces.
And that's all American turquoise right there.
All American turquoise. So you get home for $12 for the ring, and then this beautiful, stunning bracelet. And they're rare, and the stories, I mean, there's a lot of history behind this. So $33 for this stunning bracelet, and if you use your HSN card, you get an extra flex, and you make that 6 flex pays. And remember, everything, if you're really shopping, because this is the day to do it, I always wait until you can get the best price. This is the lowest price we've ever offered this. If you spend $75 or more, and you're already over $75 on a clearance piece of jewelry, it's free shipping for you.
And by the way,
so no matter how many pieces you get.
I can say lowest price it'll ever be because it'll sell out at this price. $164.99 is far and away the lowest price it's ever been. There's one we haven't talked yet about. Do we have time?
Sure,
okay.
Go ahead.
The Hawaiian Surf.
Okay.
And this, again, I find these weird things that no one else has
Hawaiian
ever
Surf,
seen.
I know. Why do they call it blue, though? Blue chalcedony.
Well, it is a form of blue chalcedony. You'll see blue, you'll see green, but you can see the blue pretty prominently. There's some green running through that, which would be the iron.
Rose gold.
The iron content. When they
they
first showed this to me, the miners are crazy people.
Are they?
Yeah, they are totally. You have to be.
Well, it's a dangerous job.
You have to be a little crazy to be in the mining business. And so this guy shows, and he's been mining for years. He shows this to me, and I said, "Well, that's very cool. What is it? It's got Hawaiian Surf." I said, "Where's it come from?" California.
Well, why is it called?
Like they don't surf in California. I know, see, the miners come up with these crazy names, and then they
Hawaiian
stick.
Surf, huh?
But the minute I saw that, I said, California. I said, that's got to be blue chalcedony.
Right, right.
Because that's where blue chalcedony was first discovered in the U.S., was in
Oh,
California.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love all of these opaque stones. They're gorgeous. And if you're looking for a sophisticated, effortless bracelet, this is it. It's just absolutely stunning. There's a little bit of glamour and romance here that this exudes. And they really are one of a kind. So 50% off, the lowest price we've ever offered this bracelet, and only $33 to get it home. Now, we've moved on to this beautiful ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is to die for.
Love this ring.
Yes, so are we starting with the Kingman Turquoise
yeah.
and the Amethyst? Let's talk about this first. $16 to get this ring home. So I want you to write down the item number, 085004, because the combination of this amethyst and this turquoise is stunning. 5 through 10 are the sizes that we have left in this beautiful Kingman. So let's start with the Kingman Turquoise.
Yeah, Kingman, again, this is a big piece. This is a 14 by 10 oval. This comes from a single piece of rough.
Really?
This is gem quality Kingman, one of the most important turquoise mines in all of the world, and it happens to be in Arizona, United States of America. Around that, you notice the density and the depth of the color of this purple?
Oh, yeah.
It's very different,
rich,
right?
And yes.
This is African amethyst.
Oh, that's the highest quality, isn't it?
It's not the highest quality necessarily, but it's the deepest color.
Okay, I guess that's why I thought, because it was the deepest color.
It's the deepest color. Now, this happens to be very clear as well.
Oh, it's
a lot
pretty.
when you go, and the reason Brazil's still the king of amethyst is when you go and you get bigger pieces from Africa, they can be included even though the color is much more rich.
Okay.
But the combination with that and that beautiful Kingman turquoise is spectacular.
What made you do the two colors together? I think that's stunning.
I love to do combinations of colors.
that
They're very
contrast.
complementary colors. Now, not to be outdone, we'll move to,
you're right.
believe it or not, again, in all the years I've been doing this, I've
It's
never done
gorgeous.
this combination of colors before.
And this one is the Rhodochrosite and purple garnet?
Yes.
So would you call this pink or more of a coral, or what? How would you describe it?
Rhodochrosite is pink.
Okay.
When you see rhodochrosite, you'll sometimes see little wispy white clouds within. I almost call it like the pink version of Larimar.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what it reminds me of.
That's a
but
good
I'll tell you what
analogy.
really blew me away.
Okay.
I'm always surprised in some way when I go to the Tucson Gem Show every year. For those of you that don't know, in February, there is the largest loose gem and mineral show in the world, and it happens to be in the United States of America,
I
in
wanna
Tucson,
go.
Arizona. Oh, it's my favorite show. I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to the Vicenza, I've been to all of these shows.
Right.
But this, to me, is the most important.
Oh,
what
yeah.
blew me away is we went into this little place in
This is so unique and rare.
what was it called? Oh, it had a lot of things like from gems from Argentina. It was a rhodochrosite tent. And it's funny, there are different years you go to different places, and some places there's nobody there, some places it's like packed. I went in, and it might have been the second or third day that I was in Tucson. I went into the rhodochrosite tent. All I saw were sold out stickers on everything.
Well, it's this cool raspberry. It's not your kitty, Barbie pink.
Well,
this is such a sophisticated.
Well, this is something that's really
gorgeous
important.
pink.
And do you see that reflection of the light off of this? This is what I call, my friend Peter Vida, who's been in the mining business for more years than I can remember, we call this a gem quality rhodochrosite. It's highly silicated would be the word that he would use, because a lot of rhodochrosite is really sort of a matte finish. In fact, sometimes they'll even take the non-gem quality material and make like coasters or bowls, things like that. This, and it's the first time I've done a purple garnet
Oh, it's pretty.
with the rhodochrosite. It's just a beautiful combination.
Oh, it's so pretty. I don't. You can't go wrong with either. I mean, if you can swing it, I'd get both home because it's $16. And have you ever seen this beautiful pink color? I have not.
Oh, can I also brag a little bit?
Yes.
Could you
it's
show
gorgeous.
the underside
yes.
of that?
See, it should look at the underbelly.
Yeah, because
See that?
this is
Look at that
called an
sterling
under
silver.
gallery,
Okay.
and the reason you want an under gallery is twofold. Number one, it's a sign of quality. Also, it's shaped to fit your finger, so you don't have sharp edges. But it also, to me, just showcases what a fine piece of jewelry is supposed to look like.
Well, the craftsmanship is impeccable. And again, if you're looking for rare, this is such a unique rare find. This rhodochrosite with the purple garnet, absolutely stunning. It's all natural, $16 to get home. Okay, so we're gonna move into our second hour.
Already?
Already, we're having so much fun. Keep all of this in mind if we're going too fast for you. Always go to hsn.com for Paul Deasy, but here is a great introduction.
It starts with the stone. That very first face-up impression when I see a stone, I'm already starting to calculate in my mind what are the other stones that go with it.